Welcome back to TV Heaven. Coronation Street took to our screens in 1960, and we almost instantly took to it. By 1967, it had become established and is now Britain's longest-running and most successful soap opera. It's changed a bit, of course, in its 30-odd years. When Tony Warren devised it, he called it Florizelle Street. But a cleaning lady thought Florizelle sounded like disinfectant, so he changed it. The street, as it's affectionately known, was built by Granada as a faithful reproduction of a grimy, poorish Manchester neighbourhood, but it wasn't as real as it looked. Any drinker in the Rover's Return who went to the gents walked straight into Albert Tatlock's kitchen. Tonight, we're showing in one double-sized presentation the 2 episodes that feature the marriage of street sex symbol Elsie Tanner to an American sergeant, also conveniently called Tanner. Time to get out the tissues. Here comes the bride.
Hello?
Are you radiant yet?
Just working up to it, love.
You're not even rotten ready.
Dennis, love.
2 hours before your wedlock and you sat there presenting the truth to the free peoples of the world.
It was a wicked fairy that turned you into a handsome prince. You are a frog. So now, go and up it.
She's gone hysterical, you know, and she was warned. No excitement and a woolly vest under her bra at all times.
Who are you talking to?
A maid of honour.
Them are tarts, and if you answer that'll ruin your chances.
Oh, Dennis, go and comb your shoes or something, will
I
you?
shall return for a radiance report.
What report? Honestly, Doc, that lad's so mushy, he's like a squashy Moran. He thought The Sound of Music was a documentary. And if I might say so, Mrs. Greenhalgh, that outfit looks very nice. And it's gone 12 o'clock, and I'm not going to be ready, and I'm still sitting here.
Of course you are.
I got up at 6, and I'm still sitting here, aren't I?
Did you get any sleep?
No.
Had any food?
No.
I'll soon fix that.
Oh, no.
Just a bit of toast.
Look, I couldn't, Doc.
You could. Hey, your hair looks fabulous, kid. I'll put them strands up in a minute.
Not me head, I'm worried about it's my legs.
Not your veins.
No, I just don't think they're going to be able to hold me up to get ready. I think it's a message from my brain.
The collywobbles, love. Everybody gets them.
Oh, Dot, I'm glad you're here.
Aye.
Oh, what's up with you?
I think my legs have gone funny now and all.
What's all this about a wedding then?
Oh, it's our Linda.
Tea and toast all round it. Hello, Linda.
Hey, you look fabulous. How's me mouse? Calm as a jumping bean. Hello, me favourite mouse.
Oh, hello, I've missed you.
No, I'm not worth it.
Oh, let's have a look. Mini skirts,
Yeah,
eh?
same height as our Paul. As soon as he grows an inch, I shorten him to make me feel young.
Well, I'll tell you something. By the time he's 12, there'll be Alice Bowden's. How is my
Oh,
grandson?
he's fine.
Have you brought him with you?
No, it wouldn't be fair. I came to help you.
Is Ivan downstairs?
Yeah. In a few hours, you'll have been and gone and done it, won't you?
You don't mind, do you, love?
Look, you've only got one life going for you. Live it.
Well, I've got to think about you and Dennis, haven't
Not
I?
as to whether you get married or not.
You don't mind?
I would mind if you didn't love him.
You can be sure of that, love.
He's not just after your money.
Well, it's always a bit difficult when you've got 8 quid in the post office savings bank, isn't
Tell
it?
him it's tied up in a trust fund.
I think you'll approve of him when you see
I'm
him.
sure I will.
Our Dennis likes him. Well, they get on well together.
Steve, there is nothing to go wrong. Now, just play it cool, man, will you? Cool. Oh, you're a Yankee. It's one of yours. Mother is upstairs, screwing on her wooden leg, soaking her false teeth and massaging her bald head. I know I'm talking about the woman you love. It was meant to be. You're funny. Right, on the dot, 3 o'clock, yeah? Ushers? Oh, I've appointed them. Ivan. And what Ivan won't know about ushering ain't worth pouring in the manual. Right, see you in church, ta-ra.
Dennis, what's that ashram about appointed?
Oh, it's a minor point. You stand at the back of the church, and then when folks start arriving, you ush them. Hush, please. This is one of them moments when you suddenly realise you don't need a Polish brother-in-law.
I'm sorry, but I'm proud to be born Polish.
Oh, heck, here we go. No, they're all grand lads, really. Not a demic among them.
Poland is 1,000 years. Much older than William the Norman Conqueror.
Oh, I'm much older than the Norman, yeah.
Much older.
Nature's nobleman, generous to a fault. That will be their undoing, Ivan. You see, what you do is you stand at the back of the church, and when the mourners start coming in, you ask them which supporters club they belong to. You know, bride or groom.
I mean, at this staff side on the left.
You are?
At this staff side. You know, Elsie's supporters.
Oh, why, that's right. Series on the left, uniforms on the right. And don't ask any Americans where they were before 1942.
Who's that on the phone?
Steve.
Oh, what's the matter? What's wrong? What did he
He
want?
wanted to know if you were all right, if the arrangements were all right, and as far as I could make out, if you were all right.
Oh, well, I could have had a word with him, couldn't I?
It's bad luck.
Not on the phone. It's...
On the phone? Thou shalt not be blessed with 100 sons, and the fairies will gobble up your tax rebate and Ivan's an usher.
Oh, bully for you, kid.
Oh, well, Ivan will never get there in time, will he? Hello, love. Where's his carnation?
In the kitchen.
Whereabouts?
Window ledge.
Right.
Well,
Len'll run him up.
oh, you've never asked Len.
Why not?
Oh, Dennis, for heaven's sake.
I'll take a pass.
You'll never get there in time, love. How much is a taxi?
To Warrington?
That is where some of us are going.
£2, anybody's money.
Right, yours.
Hey?
I gave you £5 yesterday.
Oh, this was collateral against emergencies.
Yes, well, not getting the ushers till 2 hours before the wedding qualifies.
Hey, if there's any change, I'd be grateful. Them carnations don't grow on trees, you know.
Well, that's going to rock the gardening world. Pins in the jar, ma'am.
Yes, they are, love. Now then, let's see, what else? Have you checked the cars?
You know what time they're coming? 2:15.
Have you checked?
So many times they've asked me if I want to join the pension scheme. Now, will you go and get ready?
I'm going. It's about time you started and all.
Hey?
To get ready.
I am ready.
You are not.
I am?
Dennis, I am not going to be given away by somebody in a black jumper and a Union Jack.
A roll-neck sweater. Every fibre a man-made miracle.
It's very nice for a loving in Albert Square, but today is different. Your mummy is getting married.
Well, this is what they were in. Take a shufty at Lord Snowdon.
He can do as he pleases. He can roller skate to Buckingham Palace in a bikini if he wishes to, but if he wants to come to my wedding, he'll wear a shirt and tie like anybody else. And if you see him between now and 3 o'clock, you can tell him so. Oh, come on, love. I've got the energy of despair. You know, it was less trouble when he had the paper round. And Dennis, please put a white shirt on, please. Come on.
Just like trade unions, really, you know. Huh? Women, the art is making them feel as though they have won.
No. The art is to make you feel that you've made them feel as though they have won.
And then again, on the reverse side of the coin. Where's me shirt?
I think they make shirts in bin factories these days. And, you know, you always miss one.
Go on with it here, let me do it for
Oh, thanks, love. You know, getting rid of the cardboard and the plastic's like a course at night school.
you. Stiffening and very sensible it is, too.
Aye. Did you have a good night's rest?
Yes?
Not too rough a crossing?
No, just so.
Ah.
There you are. One shirt.
Thanks, love. Hello, love.
Oh, what's your father doing?
Plain sodas. He's Monty's double and Len Faircliff's this fella called Rommel, who's really very nice, only he wants to kill the British, yeah? So mad, really, barring the jokes, and them are rotten.
That's not a serial number, Private Fairclough. That's the population of China.
Lucille, love, can I bother you a minute?
Yes. Mr. Walker, do you ever find Lucille a problem?
No, I don't think so, love. No more than teenagers in general.
And well, she's not picked up the wrong kind of friends?
Not that I know of. Mind you, I'm not above putting my foot down at times, you know.
Oh?
When she comes home late out like that.
Often?
No, nowhere near. Why, what's bothering you?
Well, it's just that she seems so sure of herself, you know, altogether too forward.
Ah, just a bit of a phase, that's all, love.
Do excuse me, Conceptor. Jack, are you wearing that shirt at the wedding or draping it over your arm?
Oh, all right.
And the coach will be here at 2. I cannot leave the bar to start getting ready till you're ready.
All right, love.
Oh, my goodness, men, they do need pushing. Not that I presume to include your Harry, of course.
Mrs. Walker, when I don't have to push Harry, it's usually worthwhile finding out what it is he's going to do.
Or in capsule form, vigilant suspicion.
Hey, there's your
Conceptor, darling.
Where's the black eye, then?
Black eye?
The one he gave you Fingal's Cave for playing around with Jack O'Rourke.
Oh, Harry.
No, he's the biggest lion in Coronation Street. You're forgetting he's on the council now.
There's a definite air of affluence about you two, you know, and if you put any more on, you'll have to take about a 10-foot running jump to spit over it.
The garage is doing very well, thank you.
And do you do some mechanicking yourself, then?
Oh, aye, quite a bit.
That's where they say the money is, though, don't they?
Aye, swift diagnosis, that's the secret, mate. Out to your breakdowns, take a quick look, and they say something technical like, well, I see your lights are out. Hello, love. Hey, what do you think of this one now?
All right, mate.
You're coming on a proper treat, you know that, love?
Oh, Dad.
Uh-oh, sorry.
No, don't stop.
Hey?
I mean, Dads are allowed to say things like that, aren't they?
No, aye, there's a law to enforce it and all, isn't
You feel smashing, Dad.
Last of the breed, love.
there? When are we going to see you in your best bib and tucker?
Oh, I'm just going to change now.
All right.
Hey, wait
What?
till you see what passes for a bib and tucker these days.
When you and me were girls, Minnie Colwell, it was heading for divine retribution to flaunt the back of your ankle. Look at them today. 2 more years and they'll be overdressed in a fig leaf. Oh, well, it'll have to do.
It's very nice.
You've seen it before.
Well, I always liked it.
Oh, it's a decent chapel, that. It keeps the drafts out.
Hello,
shuffle, Mrs. Caldwell.
All set then?
Got your shut-up, Grab.
Yes, it's waiting outside the Rovers.
Oh, Mr. Walker said the driver would give us a double onk when it's ready.
Oh, well, I might as well squat for a bit then, love.
You're looking as nice today as I've ever seen you, Valerie.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Caldwell. My husband just said I looked like a fetching young mate.
Compliment, love.
Well, it didn't sound like it. Why can't I be a smashing bit of stuff?
A smashing bit. Oh, 'tis a mad world, my masters.
You're a lovely young woman.
Ah, see?
Yeah, what about me then? Knife-edge creases, 16-inch bottoms? That's only my handkerchief.
And you're a lovely young woman too, Kenneth. And that serves you right for wanting praise.
Oh,
By cracky, it's Eppie.
Hello, Susan. Hello, Valerie.
Which way's she facing?
Well, I wanted an opinion about the hat, really. Only it's hard being objective when you work in a boutique. Well, it's different. According to the sales pamphlet, it's unique. They'll never say snap when you wear a hat by Thomas Wilkinson and Henry Platt, Limited. Well, actually, as a sales message, it's not a terribly potent mind bender, as we say.
no.
Apparently, Mr. Platt used to be very big in straw boaters until the bottom fell out.
The market, love.
Oh.
I think.
They say communications is breaking down between folk, don't they?
Yeah, it's a theory.
Well, between me and her, the line went completely dead a minute ago.
I only wanted an opinion.
This is a gorgeous shade of beige.
I like that one best.
Well, isn't it rather ordinary?
Oh, no, not that shade of try it on.
What time do you water this?
Oh, that's nice. Yes, I like that, Ken.
Oh, yes, it's shaped.
Do you really like it?
Hello,
Ken?
I'm saying no more. It's right. Somewhat old, somewhat new. Aye. Somewhat borrowed. Borrowed. Packet of cheese? Borrowed. Library book? Call, lummy, governor. Word two, the arts of lords. And this is the voice of them all, returning you to... Come in! Just rehearsing my speech, which has all the merits of being very, very short. I'll tell you, Ian.
No, she'll be up to her.
Ma'am, then.
It's just a little wedding present, so I'll wander back from whence I cometh at a gentle trot, eh? Yeah?
Hello, Len.
Hello, love. I was just telling this, what's his name here?
It's all right, I'll go and see who isn't knocking at the front door.
And what's he being all thoughtful about, then? Wedding present, it's one of them, cocktails.
Shaker.
That's right, yeah.
Thanks very much.
Well, no home should be without them.
That's right.
I don't know how my grandmother married, you know. Married? I don't know how she did. Well, I'll wander back now then. And see you when you've changed your name to Tanner.
Len?
Yeah?
You are going to the church, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, well, I thought when you called... Elsie, stop it, love.
What?
You seem to think that somewhere along the line that I'm upset or hurt about something, don't you?
I've known you a long time, Len.
You know what I mean, I say.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be in that church this afternoon, purring like a little Manx moggy for the pair of you. Not upset, not hurt about anything. Nothing at all, okay? And that's the loveliest wedding gown I've ever seen.
You all right? Hey, what's the suit in?
Dennis, when you were little, you heard me say to somebody that I had no suspenders, somebody or other.
Well, I got you some, didn't I?
Yeah. With your Christmas money from... I don't know.
Oh, Mrs. Caldwell.
You know...
What's wrong?
I never had the heart to tell you. There were fellas' suspenders.
Good afternoon, Sergeant.
Good afternoon, sir.
Well, at least I've got an early bridegroom.
Oh, by the way, this is Greg, my best man, sir. Sergeant Greg Flint, the Reverend Brian Hester.
Hi, Father. Sergeant Flint. Did you know this will be my first wedding?
Your first today.
No, absolutely the first couple, full stop.
Really?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess it feels pretty good getting the L plates off, huh?
Yes. Though the Ministry of Transport isn't ordaining too many of us just at present.
No?
No. I'll see you both later.
Okay.
Hey, what time have you got?
quarter after.
Yeah, that's right. It's 2:15. The bridal limousine is outside. It dropped anchor 5 minutes ago. And we, to use the charitable plural, are not even rotten radiant or ready to go, are we?
Go on, you do one now. No, you should have said no that time.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, we won't get there by 3. No danger, not now, no.
No.
Oh, we might as well sit down and relax, mightn't we? I mean, there's no sense in rushing about, is there? Where the flipping heck is she?
Oh, love. Well, will I pass?
Ma'am. Ma'am. You're beautiful.
What time have you got?
28 after.
Yeah, that's right. Great.
You have enough money?
Yeah, sure. You want some?
Oh, you've got people to pay, remember?
Pay?
The minister, the organist, the janitor, and a donation to the church.
Oh, yeah, sure. Say, how much are donations? You think $10 will do?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Jim Kelly, Dave Pike, and Gary Strauss.
Oh, yeah. What time do you have?
29 after.
Yeah, that's right. Great.
Al.
Who's that?
Al Carroll and Joey.
Oh, yeah. Al said he was coming. Who's that?
Elsie's side.
Get 3 hymn books and 3 solemnizations of holy wedlock.
Huh?
Behind you.
Oh,
And you've got soap on your head. Not soap in his ear like any normal human being. Oh, no. Soap on his head like Stan Ogden.
Nice church.
Oh, yeah. Registry officers will never touch them, you know. It's the same with funerals.
You what?
Even in this day and age, if you want to depart decent, you've got to go through a church. That place in cemetery looks like a council office.
This stuff?
No, Ogden.
Mrs. Tanner.
No, me Ogden, him Barlow.
Hi, David. How is it
All right, fine, thank you, mate. And yourself?
Okay, is she all right?
Hey, I thought he spoke English.
Which pocket's the ring in?
The ring?
You know, the shiny round job with the hole in the middle. You know, about this size?
Oh, yeah, sure, the ring. It's... Now, relax, will you, Steve? If you would like to sit next to me,
It'll be all right.
It's a lively house of the Lord, Ena.
Bit too high for my taste. High church, not high ceiling.
It's a Methodist.
Oh, well, they're not above a bit of ritual, isn't Methodism. Do you think of back Domingo Street? That's an eye, if you like, and they're primitive.
They was referred to the chairman of the district, you know. The happy couple, because of Mrs. Tanner's first Mr. Tanner.
Yes, I know. They got a right grilling before they got permission. They should have let their Dennis marry him on his barge.
There's quite a few people in already, Ena.
Yes, and not a single soul groaning for redemption. By gum, they could open a pagan temple with this lot.
What did you pray for?
Huh?
You was praying.
I wasn't. I counted up to 20 and said amen.
I see. Oh, well, they'll have that log now for when you report.
What?
Heaven.
How do you know?
Because I've got faith.
What you've got is called boxing clever to be on safe side, I'll tell you. That's not inner faith.
I'm not going to argue with you. Put that away.
I've got 10 minutes,
Put
yeah?
it away. Just sit and meditate.
I could have had another fag outside us if I sit. They're flipping hard, these phones, aren't they?
The pews, not forms. And Ena Sharples is scanning at us like a bag of rocks, so shut up. I say, he's looking very smart. Stan? No, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Handsome fella.
Do you think so? Yeah, they all look the same to me, these Yanks. Look at them.
Ooh, yeah.
Like a bunch of puppets out of Thunderbirds.
Hey, do you know what? There's only, about 2 years between me and Elsie.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
You think he'll make it?
Make it?
Yeah, to the altar.
Oh, come on, boy. I think I got these for like a European theater, Pacific theater, North African theater.
Not yet.
Oh, what's this? Mood music?
We've got 9 minutes yet.
Why do we need 9 minutes? Hey, how do we know when Elsie's here?
Ivan nods to Mr. Hesketh, and Mr. Hesketh nods to the organist.
Ivan nods?
Yeah.
And what do we do?
Look, we've been all through. I stand up and I approach the altar and I wait for Elsie, right? And tradition-wise, you're supposed to come with me.
Oh, sure, pal, all the way. But just try and calm down, will you? You know, one false alarm, boy, and it's a whole chain reaction of nods.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, one nod and pow, it's the works. Hey, he's not nodding, is he?
Didn't you bring a coat? No.
It's a very pretty frock. Now, let's just enjoy the wedding, shall we?
It's altogether too short.
That's the way they wear them over here, right, love?
Yeah. They don't wear them as short as that. Not most girls, anyway. I bet you go a bundle on me cat suit.
Right, subject closed, the pair of you. Now, come on.
2 bites of the cherry, Jack. He doesn't fall to the lot of many women, you know.
Ah, it's those cherries, love. Once bitten, twice cagey. Have you ever tried smoking 2 at a time, lad?
You what?
The fresh air's brought the roses back to your cheeks.
Oh, aye.
It hasn't even started yet.
I can't help pitying.
Ah, when you don't get dehydrated.
What do you think Mrs. Tan will be wearing?
Black crepe.
Oh, she's getting married.
Yes, I know. Again. That Olga wants to play the March of the Gladiators when she comes in and the March of Time when she goes out.
Memories, lad?
Why, have we been here before, then?
Our wedding, Jack.
Oh, I see. Why, that...
That? Oh, Jack, surely it's more than a bet.
Well, Abby, what did you want me to say?
All right, it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you. When you walk down that aisle, just a wee whisper to say, buy the egg. Carol Lombard weren't in it not to patch on you.
Sure.
What?
I've gone on course.
It's weddings, love. You're allergic.
No.
All right, Miss Nugent. Miss Nugent. All hunky-dory?
Yes, quite hunky-dory, thank you, David.
Yeah, kid. Wonder if he's getting his second thoughts.
Yeah, and other thoughts as well. Remember, Matt, yours?
What? First man down the aisle in 4 seconds flat.
What?
Too late for second thoughts. Anyway, it's not like you.
There's only one thing he can do now.
What's that?
Appeal against the light.
All right? Almost, I think.
Are they here?
There's some activity out there now. Yes, they're here.
Ready, Elsie?
Just a sec. Right. All right, Dennis. Linda?
Now?
I require and charge you both, in the presence of God, that if either of you know any impediment why you may not be lawfully joined together in matrimony, you do now confess it. For be ye well assured that so many as are joined together otherwise than God's word doth allow are not joined together. Neither is their matrimony lawful in his sight.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Stephen Edward, may not be joined in matrimony to Elsie.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Elsie, may not be joined in matrimony to Stephen Edward.
Stephen Edward, wilt thou have this woman to thy wedded wife, to live together according to the law of God in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, and forsaking all other, keep thee only unto her, so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Elsie, wilt thou have this man to thy wedded husband, to live together according to the law of God in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, and forsaking all other, keep thee only unto him, so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Who giveth this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Stephen Edward, do take thee, Elsie, to be my lawful wedded wife.
To witness that I, Stephen Edward, do take thee, Elsie, to be my lawful wedded wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
Till death us do part, according to God's holy law.
Till death us do part, according to God's holy law.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
After me. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Elsie, do take thee, Stephen Edward, to be my lawful wedded husband.
To witness that I, Elsie, do take thee, Stephen Edward, to be my lawful wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
Till death us do part, according to God's holy law.
Till death us do part, according to God's holy law.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
With this ring, a token and pledge of the vow and covenant now made betwixt me and thee, I thee wed, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
With this ring, a token and pledge of the vow and covenant now made betwixt me and thee, I thee wed, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
Forasmuch as Stephen Edward and Elsie have consented together in holy wedlock, and have witnessed the same before God and this company, and thereto have pledged their troth either to other, and have declared the same by giving and receiving of a ring and by joining of hands, I pronounce that they be man and wife together, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Those whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder.
Oh, smashing service, Esther.
Fine, fine. Good, clean game, mate.
Fact, mate.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, we're near the finale, Squire.
Just out of the doomsday book. Oh, is that one of them Jap jobs? How do you find it?
I shout banzai and it comes rising up out of the east.
Hey, do your pictures come out from right to left instead of left to right, huh? Hey!
No, pal, those are Jewish cameras. This one comes out from top to bottom.
What do you use for ammo?
You what?
Film, man, the film.
125 ASA medium.
Bit too grainy for me.
Oh, well, I'm not that too technical, so long as I get some nice snapshots with the heads on.
I thought you were a professional.
Walter, I think this boat's been questioned before.
I thought Mrs. Tanner sounded very clear.
Did she?
Oh, yes, her voice wasn't a bit quavery.
Well, I reckon practice makes perfect, you know.
Are you starting with a cold, Ema?
Bit of an itch.
know Steve was called Edward?
No.
Suits him now. Strong.
Oh. What about, Stephen?
Oh, yeah, that suits him and all. I mean, when you come to think about it, he is a Stephen Edward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you're a David and Kenneth a Kenner.
Who stands a Stan?
No, he's more of a big palooka.
Thought Elsie looked all right, though.
Well, yes, you did.
Kind of nice, like.
Very expensive.
Yeah, I suppose I shall have to start putting the odd bob or two away for your do, will I?
Wedding?
Aye.
Well, I've no one in mind at the moment, apart from them Yanks over there.
All right, well, don't make it too soon. Otherwise, you're liable to find that your wedding cake will be a two-tiered sausage roll.
Please, that's fine. Yeah. That's nice, lovely, you're framing up now. No, just the bride and groom, if you don't mind. Now, are we all out? What's coming out? Right. Okay. Hold it there, then. Hey, Mrs. Anybody here own Lady Bird?
Annie.
Yes, Annie, if you don't mind, love, just to one side. I haven't got my periscope with me.
Oh, please forgive me, Mr.
Bishop, love, as in church.
Yes, well, I'm Mrs. Walker, as in manners maketh the man.
Very nice, love, thank you. Right, hold it there, then. That's it, very nice, very nice. One more for the Criminal Records Office. Yes, lovely. Well, I think the church blinked on that one. Hold it again. Right. Now, pretend you've just got married. Lovely. Thank you. Now, the immediate family, please, and the bride and groom. That's it.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Bit tighter. Yes, a bit tighter. Thank you. Lovely.
Yeah. Catch.
Oh.
Right.
Hey, it looks like somebody just got married.
Ah, yes. Well, I hope it turns out better than my marriage.
Oh, really?
Yes. You know, my husband Steve hasn't kissed me once since we've been
No,
married.
isn't that a coincidence? Because my wife is exactly the same.
Do you know, I think people like you and I should get together.
Hey, has the band of the Queen's Own Spoon Players come through here?
Oh, we get it.
Oh,
Well,
you've been and gone and done it.
Oh, yes, but only so that you and your son could have holidays in America.
Oh, really? What about the husband?
Oh, can't wait. They got me start.
Yes, be our guest.
already have.
Our wedding guest. I don't know what I'm saying
I
today.
hope you did a few minutes ago, anyway.
When?
What do you mean, when?
Oh, then. Yeah, I think so.
How much notice would Gamma want if you were going to leave? I don't know, a month, something like that.
Oh, come on, Lucille. It's not as if you were working in a bank.
But I'm listening, so I don't know.
Well, I can always ask Miss Nugent.
If there's any asking to be done, I'll do my own asking. I could do my own getting jobs in the first place.
Yes, and a good job you made of it, too. 5 O-levels and a laboratory job, and you end up serving in a backstreet shop.
The shortest distance between A and B is a straight line, barring one or two complicated theories that you wouldn't understand.
Don't be impertinent, miss.
Stop strutting around and come straight out with it. You want me to go back to Ireland with you?
Yes. Well, until you come of age.
What's it called again?
Ballycon Minor.
Well, it can ballywant without me, because I'm not through.
Well, in the eyes of the law, you're still a minor, you know.
Yeah, well, they're sorting that law out right now.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
Look, I'm 18 years old, and every single year of it's been spent in Coronation Street.
Well, don't you know how much your father misses you?
Look, I'm not some sort of wedge, am I, between you and me, Dad?
What do you mean?
Just a feeling.
Couldn't you spare some of those feelings for your father?
Oh, stop using me, Dad.
Don't raise your voice to me, miss.
I am not going to Ireland. I'm not going. If you want that translating into Irish, it means keep your nose out of my affairs, and the sooner you go back, the better.
Have you had a portion of pumpkin pie, Ina?
Yes.
It's American.
Well, that's what they're popping it up as.
Did you like it?
Well, let's just say, did you bring your heartburn bottle with you?
In my handbag with a teaspoon.
Well, we've got teaspoons here.
Oh, well, I didn't want to be caught going into the ladies with a teaspoon.
Should be late tomorrow.
Have you had a sausage on a stick, Mr. Russell?
Ah.
All right.
Oh, sausage is all right. Them sticks is a bit hard, though, aren't they?
Hey, Walt, where's the House of Lords?
Oh, you've veer left and it's the second on your right.
Good, lad. Thanks very much.
House of Lords?
Yeah, it's the room us gents go to, love. Why do they call it the House of Lords? Yeah. Well, look, just try to think of another name for the House of... No, another name for a group of lords. Not allowed.
Nobles?
Try word association, love. Bert.
No?
Oh, heck, love, you're a wanton woman. You are, you're a bawdy
Well, boy, now, you wouldn't remember those first B-26s, but boy, were they a ship or were they a ship. You know, I only saw about 5 of them get off the ground, and God knows where they went to.
You talking about the Mountain Marauder?
Yeah.
If you ask me, you never did get your wingspan right.
No?
No. We were over 70 feet at the end, and your bomb load was still on here looking a promise. Oh, the reason I know is because me and Brenda Inchcliffe was ball bearing packers on the greatest air the world's ever seen, Lancaster bomber. We used to keep tabs on all us competitors. Mind you, not that they ever had much to compete with. Right, keep your garters up.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I couldn't help noticing how bewildered you were when Mrs. Alton was chattering away to you. She speaks with a rather regional, what we call a broad sort of dialect. There is none of the I thought I caught, the first notes of the early bird. I'm trying to say that is the correct, crisp, rounded English. Like your American, of course.
Yeah. I thought I caught the first notes of the oily boy.
Did she come in with you?
Yes.
She just went out again?
Well, if you must know, Harry, we had a few words. There's no discipline in that girl's life. She's impertinent to the point of... Well, I know what my parents would have done.
Look, it ought to be possible just once for you and me to come home.
To come to England.
All right, to come to England without you and Lucille scratching each other's eyes out on the first day. I take it these few words you had were a full-scale battle. And you don't know where she is?
There's a little bar over there.
Oh, cheers in your beer, love.
Hello, Uncle Jack.
Oh, you're not feeling too clever? No, it's a bit of a pain in the neck, isn't it, love?
You understand, don't you?
From every point of view, Gordie. That's the secret of running a pub and keeping the profits up, love.
Hey, Jack, is Lucy in there?
Oh, here's your dad.
Hello. He's doing himself. Hello, love. Oh, what with you on one side and Conception on the other?
It was if we lived together, though.
Oh, maybe.
She's had the thumb screws going again about me going to live in Ireland.
Well, it doesn't appeal, then.
Dad, how could I go and live in Calaclava up the creek?
Ballykin Minor. And people do, you know, very happily.
Well, if that's all you've known, I agree. That's different.
Yeah, well, it wasn't for me, love. We have got a lot of young people over there, you know, quite a few.
How do they make a living?
Farming. We've got one young fellow on the pumps, very promising. Maybe.
You do see that, don't you? I mean, Ballykin Minor's a beautiful picture postcard of a place. I'd be daft to deny it. But that's all it is to me. I mean, I can't think of one thing or one person why I should go and live there, can you?
So, look.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom have received some telegrams, and Greg and I have successfully examined them for remarks of an indelicate nature.
Oh, stop waffling.
All right, then, Greg, come on.
Boston, we warmly welcome you into the family, Elsie, and wish you and Stephen every happiness together in the future. All my love and prayers for you both, Emmeline. Oh, that's for Mrs. Emmeline Tanner, the bridegroom's mother.
Wishing you both every happiness and prosperity for the future, Frank Barlow. Grand wishes for today and every day, Jerry Brackett's Boo. Oh, dear Steve, I am returning the key to your flat. Love, Irma.
Good job, she's ill.
Good wishes, Mr. Tatlock. And, the GPO telephone engineers deeply mourn their irreplaceable loss, Jim Mount.
And now here's one, Osnabrück, Germany. Don't let Elsie wear the trousers. They belong to Uncle Sam. Oh, that's from Bill Myers. That's Captain Bill Myers. Yeah, he's an old friend of Steve's from way back.
Today's the day, tonight's the night. We've shot over, and that's from Les Girls at Miami Mode. Right, now this one is from, best wishes for a very happy day and many happy years ahead. Oh, my love, Christine. Christine Right? And from London, my mum said send a telegram. So I'm sending one. Billy Walker.
You must have been happy, Jack, to speak to our Billy.
Winnipeg, Canada. Terribly upset, unable to be with you more than in spirit. Stop. We both wish you the best of everything for the future. Stop. Flory and Norman Lindley.
Take a tip from one who knows. Tuck your nightshirt under your toes. Charlie Moffat, appearing nightly at the Lees Brook Sporting Club workshop. And I think this one's from Tel Aviv, Covered Market, Tel Aviv. If you can half-inch any U.S. Army surplus, we're in business already. Love, Jed.
Oh, yeah.
P.S. Ma, you're a little belter.
Oh, Ena, it's sunny Jim on the telegram.
Right, now, if you don't like to see your glasses are all filled, and that's the stupid thing to say to you lot, I would like to propose a toast. I won't keep it very short because I'm not sure what the heck I'm going to say. The honeymooners are a bit on pins. Now, they was going to spend 2 days where time stands still at Mortis Gate, but they're going off for a miserable fortnight, sunning, swimming and swanning about in Portugal. Mind you, it makes me very happy to say that once we got shut of them, we've got another 3 hours in which to drink up and talk about them behind the back. Ma'am, it's given me great pleasure to give you away.
Thank you.
But it gives me greater pleasure to ask you all, ladies and gentlemen, to raise your glasses with me to the future health and happiness of the bride and bridegroom. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and bridegroom.
Thank you very much, Dennis. You wouldn't like to write my speeches from now on, would you? You know, folks, back home, you can always tell the bridegroom at a reception because he's the guy who's always saying thank you every other word. Not that there's anything wrong with the word, words, thank you. It's just how do you wrap the whole thing up into one great big special thank you. Right. I'm stuck. Dennis, thank you very much for your sterling work in the field today. Pleasure. And Greg, thank you for those combat nerves of steel.
Oh, it's nothing, pal.
And thank you, maids of honor, Dot and Linda. Thank you all, friends from the base and neighbors in the street. And most of all, a special thank you, wrapped up in gold ribbon, to you, Elsie, for choosing to be my wife.
Okay, now.
I never do it.
No, you will.
There you go, Jet. Very nice, very good.
Hey, Harry, you're an intelligent fella. Yeah, of course. Who is it said the more wedding cake you eat, the less beer you can sup?
You.
Then that's reason we can do without it, eh?
Well, here's one that can do without it.
Come on, then.
There's not a football match on, is there?
No, I thought I'd go and see Ding Dong for half an hour.
Well, Sid Bell. Hey, he's not still sitting up on the roof watching for his pigeons, is he?
No, it's his son, actually. He's coming.
Well, I would like to say hello. Do you think he'll be all right, though?
You flatter yourself, Harry Hughes.
Come on, then. Hey.
Okay. I won't be long.
Oh, what do you mean you won't belong?
We'll say a few nice words to the bride and groom on the way out.
Okay.
Oh, yes, yes.
What is it?
Hey, kid, where they going? Go on, Newton.
Sorry.
Right. Are you all right, love?
Oh, yes, thank you.
You're looking a bit pensive, love.
Pardon?
Hang on a minute. Hey, I don't like marzipan, do I?
Yes, you do. It's Almondsville.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think you're looking a bit pensive.
Well, weddings are like that, love. Digging up memories are best left buried.
Yeah, a lot of false sentimentality about weddings.
Lord, really. I couldn't help thinking, though, looking at Mrs. Tanner's wedding dress. A coffee-coloured lace would make rather stunning curtains at Gamma, with cotton wool snow at Christmas. I'll root through my stock. Did I hear you say you don't like marzipan? Help yourself? Oh, thanks. It's a lovely wedding, isn't it?
Well, I think it's a flaming sack rod end.
What's flaming wrong with it?
It's flaming come off.
Oh, flipping it. That's all we need, isn't it?
Oh, I should be able to fix it with a bit of wire.
I'll go and get a garage.
Marvellous. Some people can go to Lisbon. Some people can't even get as far as Chaucer.
Very nice.
I like to see people enjoying themselves.
Oh, you would, because it is your middle name. You took to bingo like somebody born to it. Hey, is there any more of this stuff?
Hey, Mrs. Caldwell.
Oh, hello, Mr. Walker.
What's your favourite party piece, eh?
Well, do you mean like a song?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my granddad used to sing a song called It's General Buller in Wellington's Place in the hills up beyond Bloemfontein.
That sounds a gas, kid.
Yeah, I know that one.
Don't you know no other?
Well, I do know a recitation, but I haven't forgotten it. I know one. Is it a recitation or a poem? Well, both.
Well, come on, love, let's have it then.
Yeah, sure, let's hear it.
It was the schooner Hesperus that sailed the wintry sea, and the skipper had taken his little daughter to bear him company. Blue were her eyes as the fairest flax, her cheeks like the dawn of day, and her bosom white as hawthorn buds that ope in the month of May. The skipper, he stood beside the helm, his pipe was in his mouth, and he watched how the... Well, I am sorry. I asked for cherry brandy, more cherry or more brandy, and you all said...
Cherry. Thank you. Hey, Dan, come on, let's have one from you.
Oh, should I say, Mrs. Danner? Anyhow, dear, absolutely lovely in the chairs, and you look very pretty now.
Yes, you do, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, we don't want to break up the party, see? But there's a man waiting with a plane for us, so we simply have to leave you. Drink up, there's plenty of food, plenty of booze, and have a good time. Thank you for everything. Bye-bye. Come on, my dear.
Shouldn't have jacked it on that, you know. You lose more heads that way than softening.
It's only for a minute.
No, thanks for stopping anyway, mate.
Oh, that's all right. Money on the Blackburn run. Here, try that anyway.
Hi.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Come here, mate. Come here. Get him out. Let me out. Get him out. Get him out. Ali. He's my mate.
Sorry, Polly. Looks as though he's brought it to me. He's dead.
Elsie Tanner's wedding was such a TV event that the viewing figure of 20 million wouldn't have shamed a royal wedding. After the break, who's that in the psychedelic cat suit? I hope it's not Callum.